Easy people, welcome back to my channel at Big Steve MCFC. It is now Wednesday morning. I'm just about to leave to London to catch a flight to Istanbul. So I thought I'd do my thoughts on the game. Can't lie, this morning I've got up, mixture of excitement and a bit of nerves. We just got over the Man United game at the weekend. Everyone was nervous building up to that, but excited at the same time. We beat them. We've won the double, the Premier League champions, FA Cup winners against Man United. And then this starts to become real now. This starts to become, exciting. All season, we've been on a journey together, all of us, with this fantastic football club. We had a bump in the road in the middle of the season where we wasn't at our best. Did we panic? No. We all stuck together. We carried on. They threw the Premier League charges at us. They tried to kick us while we were down the day after Tottenham when we'd just been beat. And some of us were thinking we were out of the title race. They hit us with the charges. And the whole world instantly made their mind up. Guilty. They looked at Manchester City and thought, everything they've achieved, they're obviously guilty. It was a kangaroo court. And speaking as a Manchester City fan, I know what myself that day on that Monday, I was down. I was like, wow, what's going on now? You know what I mean? And especially when I'm in the public eye a bit doing these YouTube videos and I go on shows, people were out for blood. My phone didn't stop. Can you come on, give us an interview? But I thought, you know what? I'm not going to rush into it. Give me a couple of days. Let me see what's going on with this because I didn't understand. And then I think the whole club needed something. I think us as supporters needed something. We needed something. And we got a statement of saying about Man City, deny this, deny that, which made us feel good. And then we got the press conference from Pep Guardiola, where he said, I ain't going anywhere. I believe in this club. I believe in these supporters. I believe that the people running this club have done everything above board. If you want to relegate us, I'll be stood here with this team. And it just gave everyone a lift, like whoosh. We just went from whoa. Pep Guardiola, he loves this club. The manager has galvanised the whole team and the supporters. And then from that day then, a real buzz just started to appear. Aston Villa at home, the buzz came. You could sense it in the stadium. It was like Pep had released something deep in the supporters where they thought, you know what? We ain't taking this shit. We take some shit off rival fans. They ain't got nothing to say to us. We beat them on the pitch. Yeah, whether they like it or not, we beat them on the pitch. What went on in the accountancy department or the boardroom, there's nothing to do with us. We pay our money to watch our football team play football, and we play the best football with the best manager and the best players. Facts. Our team on that pitch is better than yours. Regardless what you say, it's better than yours. So other teams like to blame Manchester City because their club isn't doing too well. That's an easy cop-out. But anyway, that set the fire. That set the fire underneath us. And the journey just got better. Every away game, the fans got louder. Every home game, the Etihad became more invincible. Every European game, we were more and more together. All the same lads, girls, old people, young people. On these Euro trips, we were all together. People were talking to each other. People were pulling it closer. We went to Leipzig. We went to Bayern Munich. We went to Real Madrid. We got the job done. We started ticking in the league. We started going from strength to strength. Nothing could stop us. We started putting pressure on Arsenal. You know, us lads online. You know, when I said the shark thing, it was to crank the pressure up on these fan channels because they've never seen it before. So all the City content creators, DAPS, Mancunian Way, MCFC lads, City Extra, all the content creators that we mix with, we started to crank that pressure up on Arsenal. The Sharks come in, this, that and the other. And you know what? It worked. And we went on an unbelievable run. And we won the Premier League. Then we got to the FA Cup final. And we thought, let's keep it going. At weekend, I said, let's keep it going. The fans are really important. Wembley at weekend, we were important. We didn't stop. And we got behind the team. And we got the job done. And now, Istanbul, Saturday night, 10 o'clock local time, Manchester City versus Inter Milan, the European Cup final. One game away from winning our first European Cup and a treble. A treble. Yeah. Manchester City Football Club. A treble. In 1999, we had one of the best days of our lives. We were celebrating against Gillingham, coming from 2-0 down to get promoted and win the playoffs. And we thought we were in dreamland. We thought nothing could take that away from us. And then Man United won the treble. And they looked down on us, rightly so. They said, you can have your little playoffs, Man City, little City. You'll always be in our shadow. You'll always be little City. You'll never be like us. You've won the playoffs. We've won the treble. We've won the treble in Barcelona. It'll never be done. You'll never do it. That was 1999. Now, let me tell you, lads, it's 2023 and we're on the brink of it. We've just beat them, the big boys, the odd mob, whatever you want to call them. We just beat them in an FA Cup final. We're going to stop your treble. No, you couldn't even stop us winning the FA Cup. So when you take it into context and when you've been around, like a lot of Man City supporters my age have been around and you've been through the mill and you've seen all that shit and you've had all that shit, you know, it's days like this that can put it all right. And people say to me, oh, Steve, you'll never be as big as Man United. Great stuff. Because in 1999, looking at them win that treble, I thought we were 10 million light years away from them. But now, in 2023, we're on the verge of doing it. We're on the verge of doing it. Some journey. I've told you, City fans, older fans, all the old guys and everything, we deserve this. We deserve it because we stuck with the team through thick and thin. And there's a lot of new fans jumped on Manchester City. That's great. Welcome to the club. We love you all. You're doing your job. It's not your fault what era you was born in. But let me tell you this. There's going to be days where we're not as good as we are now. There's going to be days where it's going to be tough to take. But you got to take it on the chin. You take the rough with the smooth. These are the good days. There's going to be bad days. Then there'll be good days again. It happens in football. But all I'm saying is this final on Saturday night is for every single Manchester City supporter worldwide. This final on Saturday night is for your mum, your dad, your granddad, your great uncle, your dog, anything that made you support Manchester City back in the day when Manchester City were not a great club and were not winning anything. Anyone that took you to Main Road, anyone that took you to the Sherwood, anyone that took you to the Claremont, anyone that took you to the social club, anyone that took you to the Blue Moon pantomimes, anyone that took you to the shit souvenir shop to buy a scarf, then people didn't have to do that. But they knew inside that this football club was special. And anyone that supports this football club now, trust me, you're special. Because this football club is unique. And all I'm going to say to you is this. Yeah, because I've got a flight to catch. This week is our week. Saturday night is our night. This is where we don't care what the press say. We don't care what Man United say. We don't care what Liverpool say. We don't care what anyone says. You can keep your 115 charges. You can keep the racism about our owners. You can keep all that because we're going to Istanbul. We're going to Istanbul to win the Champions League and possible treble. And we're doing it because we're Manchester City Football Club and it's our time and we deserve it. So on Saturday night, no matter where you are, get your City flag out, get your City shirt on, yeah? Have a moment to think about all them City fans and people that got you into this club. People aren't with us now, yeah? People that got you into this club that aren't with us now, but you got to thank them people for doing it because it'd be very easy to take you to Old Trafford in the day. It'd be very easy to take you to Anfield in the day. That's a cop-out, but they didn't. They chose Manchester City. They took you there. And the reason we support them is because once this club touches you, it's pretty hard to shake it off. No matter how low it gets, no matter how mad you get at this football club, you still can't. You just still can't be mad at it. And we deserve it. And all I'm going to say is, I'm getting emotional now, yeah? But I don't give a shit. I deserve it. I've been watching this club for 35 years. There's people been watching this club for longer than me. And this final on Saturday night is for everybody to enjoy. Old, young, new. It's the European Cup final. History in the making. We've got to enjoy it. And all I'm going to say is, last time in Porto, I don't think we was ready for it. I don't think the fans were ready for it. I don't think the team was ready for it. We got in the stadium at Porto and the atmosphere was flat. Whether we'd had a few too many beers, whether we got too excited, I don't know. But anyone who was in Porto will tell you that the City end was flat. And all I'm going to say is, Saturday night, them fans in Istanbul, please, please do me a favour. I know you're going to be excited and I know you want to have a beer and that. But save it. Save the energy for the stadium. We need it. You've seen them European Cup finals in Istanbul before with Liverpool and the fans got behind them. They got them over the line. We need to make sure we out-sing Inter Milan on Saturday night. We need to make sure we keep doing what we've done in every Champions League game this season and we're bouncing in that away end. We've got to be there. This is our time. We can't let the team down. The team can't let us down. It goes together. So that's what I think we've got to do. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing everyone in Istanbul. I'm looking forward to seeing Istanbul blue. I'm looking forward to the fan zones. And just heard that I'm going to be appearing in the fan zone next to the stadium on match day. I'm going to get on the stage and have a chat with fan zone Danny and a few of the ex-players, and I'm going to be there. So if you want to see me in Istanbul, I'll be near the fan zone. And just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Sit down wherever you are, get a beer, do what you're doing, and just enjoy it. Get ready for it. Manchester City Football Club, European Cup final for Inter Milan to win a treble. It's absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable. As far as Inter Milan concerned, they're a great team. You know, they deserve it. They're there on merit. The Italians are very, very dangerous and wily. They can get into the referee. They can sit deep. They can defend. But we've got to do our job. We've got to do our job and do it. We've come up against these teams before. We've come up against these teams in the Premier League all the time that sit back. The only difference is it's a one-off game for the European Cup. And it's what every single player dreams about. So Inter Milan, anyone who thinks Inter Milan's going to be easy, you're sadly mistaken, because they're going to raise it to a level they've never raised it before because it's the European Cup. But we've just got to make sure that we raise it to our level. And if we do it to our level, nobody beats us on the day. I'm sorry they don't. But anyway, listen, people, it's been an absolute pleasure this season doing these little videos. Thanks for all the love. I appreciate all the comments. Look out for my Instagram stories. I'm going to be doing the stories in Istanbul. We're going to take you on a journey. I'm going to try and make you feel what we're feeling out there. And remember this, no matter what happens on Saturday night, this football club is special. And next time you speak to me, it'll be Monday morning. And I hope I'm smiling. And I hope we're talking about the treble. So from Big Steve, who's off to Istanbul, that's me. Good luck to everybody. Enjoy it. Be safe. And all the fans going to Istanbul, one little tip from me. Make sure you save some for that stadium. Don't blow it all in the day. Let's get in that stadium ready and pumped, like we did at Wembley on Saturday night, like we're going to do this Saturday night. Let's get in there and get these boys over the line. This is history. All roads lead to Istanbul. Come on, City.